family, welcome back to our channel. And if you're new here, just know that my name is Tiamelo and this is the Half a Dozen family. And in today's video, I will just be sitting down the whole entire time sharing with you guys my experience with death. Death is something that is a reality in all our lives. You know, we all gonna die. There's a statistics that says 1 out of 1 people are gonna die, and I'm not sharing this to scare any of you. However, I just wanted to share this and just equip you that one day you're gonna lose someone you love, and someone in your life might lose someone they love. How are you gonna better assist those people or equip those people in your life, you know? So I just wanted to share my experience with death and some of the few things that people said to me that I never liked, and I feel like maybe if I make this video, it might assist them of what not to say to people in the future, you know, people in their lives who loses someone they love. So I'm just gonna share a little bit of experience in terms of how I lost someone I love in my life. So I lost my sister in 2017 due to a horrible bad car accident, and I just feel like it was something that could have been avoided. However, I'm not here to talk about that. So I wanted to share that in 2017, that's when I lost this beautiful sister of mine. So how I found out was that was through my uncle who called my husband. I really appreciated how he did it, how my uncle did it, you know. I remember it was a Saturday morning. My husband was out doing evangelism with the guys at church, and I was at home with 3 of our babies. By that time, MJ was not born, so it was just Kuzo, Babi, and Talita, and Babala was still a baby. She was 3 months when this whole thing happened. So I remember suddenly, it was in the morning, and then I remember I woke up to give them breakfast and all of that, and Talita and Kuzo were still young. I'll say Tali was like 4, Kuzo was 8. So what happened was I woke up, I gave them breakfast, and somehow I had this deep sleep coming over me, you know. So I was like, guys, just play nicely, so I'm just gonna lie down a bit. And luckily Babala was also sleeping, so we went to sleep. I never sleep at that time, but I had this huge sleep coming upon me, and I was like, I'm sleeping. So when I woke up, my husband arrived, and then I woke up and I had so many missed calls on my phone from a lot of people. I had so many missed calls on my phone from a lot of people. And then my uncle was calling me, and I'm like, why are so many people calling me, you know? And then I answered the call, and my uncle was like, give the phone to Mbongeni. I need to speak to Mbongeni right now. So I did just that, and I was so worried. What's happening? Anyway, it's fine. I gave my husband the phone, and my husband is like, like you could tell that he's not happy, or he's receiving horrible news on the other end of the line. So my husband told me what happened. Anyway, so that's how I learned, guys. That's how I learned about the passing of my sister, through my uncle, who insisted on speaking to my husband. And I really like appreciated how he did it, you know, because had he told me directly, I was not gonna be fine, you know, because my husband looked for the right ways to tell me, and he made sure that I was sitting down proper. It was hard to digest the news. It was gonna be harder either way, but he cared about how he shared the news to me. So immediately after he told me, I went on my phone, and then it was everywhere on Facebook. So one of the things, guys, I wanted to share was that don't ever, when you hear that someone lost their lives, you flood the social media. I'm not gonna speak for celebrities or anything like that, but if someone you know and they lost their loved ones, like for instance, I had lost my sister, and there were people in Vryburg. This whole thing happened in Vryburg, my hometown where I grew up. That there was this other guy who said they just saw the whole accident. It happened on the road in Vryburg. That they just saw the whole accident, and that they saw her body scattered on the road. I'm sharing this because it's difficult for these words to come out of my brain, but that's what I read on Facebook. A lot of people were like, how can you do this to me? How can you do this to me? I expected so much, what. And I'm thinking, she didn't kill herself. She didn't kill herself. And on top of that, they're being so selfish. I feel like they're being so selfish. Like, this person didn't kill herself. This person didn't expect to die, you know. I just felt like those people were just so selfish. So number one, guys, don't go and flood the social media about people's other people's relatives or siblings dying on Facebook. It's bad. Imagine someone like me in Bloemfontein hearing about me losing my sister so many kilometers away. So I feel like that is just inhumane. So don't do that. So another thing that I wanted to share is that don't invalidate someone's grieving process. Like, don't tell them things like, I'm so sorry, but at least you have other sisters. I'm so sorry, but it's not right. It's not right. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. So I had people who will come to me and tell me that at least at home we are 6, and it's 2 boys and 4 girls, and that's the kids that my mom had. So they were referring to other sisters, like, at least you have these other sisters, you know. Now I don't have. Now I was born alone. Like, I had someone tell me that. Anyway, another thing that I wanted to share was that don't ever, also when someone loses their loved one and you come and say, I'm so sorry that you are going through this. I remember it was so painful when I lost my father. I feel like we have this thing of wanting to steal the moment from another person. It's not right. It's wrong. Let them grieve. Don't make it about you. You know, grief is so different from everyone, and it's different because the person who died, or the relationship between yourself and the person who died, they're different. To me, I can't compare my relationship with my sister to your relationship with your father. You know, I had this lady who came to me and told me that she understands what I'm going through. She felt the same way when she lost her dad. And I was like, because I was remembering that this very same lady once came to me telling me that her whole entire life, her father was absent. So how is she now comparing the two? Do you understand? So I also wanted to share that thing, that don't compare your grief with other people's griefs, because how we relate to the deceased person or how you related to that person is completely different to how I relate to the person I just lost, you know. And another thing, don't be lying to a person saying, I'm gonna be there for you, I'm gonna come, you know. I had a lot of friends who promised to come to my home when my sister passed, and they were very close by, and they never came. Like, it's fine if you don't come, but don't make these promises that you're gonna come, I will be there for you, I will attend, because it means a lot seeing loved ones there, or your friends there with you. It means a lot. It means like, it feels like these people are there for you, they acknowledge, they see your grief, you know, they are there for you. Ultimately, I feel like it meant a lot. So don't make promises that you won't keep. Don't do that. So I feel like I don't want to make this video way too long. However, I feel like those are the things that I wanted to share. We all lose loved ones in our lives. We all do. So this is just my experience with that I was sharing with you guys. I've heard a lot of people saying that they have also had bad experiences with the people around them when they lost someone. Sometimes a person would lose a baby and some people will just tell them, at least you can have another one, or at least you have that other one. I feel like the best thing to do if you have nothing to say to someone who has lost a loved one is to keep quiet and just be there for them. You know, just be there for them. I feel like it will mean so much. Your presence will mean so much. Just be there, help them, but keep quiet, especially if you don't know what to say, because it will mean a lot. However, if you open your mouth and you say things that are so horrible, you're just gonna remove all those things that you've been doing, because like, anyway, I think this is where I'll end it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or if you guys, I hope you guys took a thing or two from this video. And yeah, I feel like we should do better, and we can do better to people and our friends who have lost loved ones. The first thing that I feel like must come to your mind, just put yourself in their shoes. Just think, what will you do, or how will you wish people will react to you having to lose someone you love? Like, just put yourself in their shoes, you know. So I feel like that will guide you how to better respond to someone who has lost a loved one. So I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, this is the end. See you guys next time on the next video. Bye.